Pathway Enhancements are for Toastmaster members. Pathways is actually the online curriculum that we all can sign up for as you become an official member. There are 6 different pathways. These enhancements apply for all the pathways, okay? And it's important, and one of the reasons why they put this together is that it is they want a Toastmaster wants to reframe how the pathways help you as to improve your communication and leadership skills. And we're going to get started. Just as a refresher, Toastmasters has this promise for all the members, right? And these maxims or these principles. The first is, of course, to set standards for all the members. You do have a responsibility for yourself to complete these projects and these are the standards they recommend for all the members. The first principle is that you participate in all the meetings, right? Attend the club meetings, prepare your speech, and then fulfill your meeting assignments, because all these roles, by practicing, actually can help you overcome some of your public speaking fears and also improve your communication. Just like riding a bicycle or driving. Initially, it could be difficult and scary, but as you do more of that and become more experienced, it becomes a lot more easier and could be even fun, right? The second principle is that interaction. They want you to be able to, at the meetings, of course, be involved, participate in it, whether it's table topics, participate as either officer serving that role, and of course, during the meetings, interact with respect and be courteous to everybody. Some of us play role as an evaluator, and so that is part of your participation. Of course, as an evaluator, you learn different skills, especially listening skills, right? And then the last principle is, of course, maintaining quality of these meetings, bringing guests to help strengthen the club, bring variety and diversity. All those helps to make the club stronger, and also follow the guidelines and rules and observe ethical standards. So these are just the Toastmaster principles that we all should strive for. Why the enhancements? Well, the main purpose there are several reasons. One of the reasons is that strengthen the club quality and the member engagement. Hopefully by the end of this presentation, you'll get a better idea how that works. Also gives members more hands-on leadership and communication experience. And then they have presentations that are already developed by Toastmaster. You basically present them. You practice presenting them. So it helps provide consistent growth opportunities for all the members. And the idea is that by being more involved, it can help you with greater growth and hopefully more fun at the end. So what's being changed with the enhancements? We're already doing some of that. Now you're getting credit for it, okay? That is that in each of the meetings, right, they're now saying that you need to fulfill certain roles, okay? So you can't be doing timer all the time. They want you to be trying different roles. That way you get different experience and skills learning those. So more on this soon in terms of the different roles that you need to assign and sign up for. And then also for the higher level, if you are completing level 3, 4, and 5, they want you to present certain classic Toastmaster education series presentations, and we'll get more into that. So here is the meeting role required for each level. For if you are completing projects in level 1, okay, you need to By the time you finish level 1, you would have signed up to be a table topic speaker, okay? And then also an evaluator for someone else's speech. And then the third role is either be a timer or an ad counter. So if you guys sign up for any of these roles today, you could then record it, get credit for it. If you're completing level 2, these are the different roles that you need to sign up for. So there are 4, and you can see there are different roles: grammarian, table topics master, evaluator, and then being a Toastmaster, timer, or ad counter. Level 3, again, a little bit Toastmaster, of course, those are a little bit harder roles, and that's why they want you to get a little bit more experience with that. So you can choose, right? Level 4, you can see the different roles you need to do. Level 5, this is kind of where they want you to do one additional presentation, and we'll get to that soon. Okay, this is kind of the important part of the presentation. How do you log into Basecamp to record the different roles that you have served during the meeting? So the instruction is that you log into Toastmaster International, click on Basecamp, your profile, and then the meeting's roles will show up. I'm going to switch to a live demo of what that looks like. That way it's easier. Are you seeing it, the Toastmasters website now? Okay. Okay, so I already logged in. You can see my name is here. So when you log in, you'll see your name, and then you want to go to click on Basecamp, okay? And then they say click on your profile to get to it. So let me get to my profile. My profile is usually at the top right corner, right? I'm going to click on it. Now, now this is a new page. On the bottom, it says meeting roles, okay? And I already entered some of the stuff. I'm going to click on edit, okay? So when you edit, you click on the role that you complete for that week or for that month. You know, you don't have to do it every week, but if you want to do it once a month, you can do that. Let's say I'm the GE today, okay? And then you can put in the month when, the date that you basically completed, and then save, okay? So I already logged in the previous dates that have completed the different roles. Ad counter, I completed that in September 10th. General evaluator, I completed that on October 8th, and so forth. I still need to complete as a timer, so I will sign up to be a timer in the upcoming meeting soon. And I was the Toastmaster on these such and such a day. So this is sort of how it looks when you want to record your role. How do you know what to record and what dates you complete these roles? Well, you can go to our Toastmaster meeting. Are you seeing that right now? Our schedule? Yes? Okay. So here's our schedule. As a member, you have access to this document, right? And you can see these are the past weeks that were completed. They are striked out, and the current week is here. You can see recorded the different roles. Okay, so this is how you can get the dates when you completed the different roles. On the left-hand corner, there's the arrows. You can expand the document, get the other weeks by clicking on this. You can see we have it up to 2022 and so forth. So you can use the scroll bar to go look at the different dates that you completed the roles. And then when you're done, just undo. That way it hides the other columns, and it's easier to find the current week. Okay, so I'm gonna Does that make sense? I'm going to stop sharing. Does that, because that's the most important part. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to go back, finish the presenting the other part of the presentation. Okay, so we finish tracking. Next, the required roles. It basically tells you how these different roles help you gain various soft skills and help you improve your communication and leadership skills. Toastmaster of the day, that is an important role because it helps to provide an organized meeting. There's a lot of pre-meeting organization that you need to do, confirm with the speakers and different people with the roles, make sure are they available, if not, help look for a substitute, all that stuff. It is similar to being an MC at a meeting or at any event. So you have to multitask, you need to know what's going on and project confidence, right? And that way everyone will have a good time and everyone know what they need to do to provide a successful event. Evaluator, you can read about this, of course, being able to listen carefully to what the presenter is saying. Are there areas that can be improved? What went well and what could be improved in the future? Those are important skills as a communicator. And speaker, of course, learning how to organize and deliver a speech with persuasion or with humor, whatever the project calls for, and so forth. Oops, I'm sorry, went a little too fast. Okay, so you can read about all the different roles and how it helps you as improve your skills and reduce your fear of public speaking. Okay, this is the higher level presentations that members need to present. This is different, wasn't there before, so this is new. But the good news is that the Toastmaster Club already have these different presentations, sort of the PowerPoint or the slide deck already prepared. All you need to do is actually learn some of the material and then being able to present it to the members or to another club, however you decide. They have a series called Successful Club Series, Better Speaker Series, Leadership Excellence Series, and each of them focus on slightly different skill sets. And each presentation will take about 10 to 15 minutes. So these are resources that we have access to that you can work on practicing your communication and presentation skills, okay? We'll provide links to these series that you can take a look at later on with more time. And here are some examples of topics that are in each of the series. The Successful Club series include creating best club climate, how to be a distinguished club, Better Speaker series, including how do you address and speak impromptu, or creating an effective introduction. How do you close the sale? They have many, many more topics in those series. Leadership Excellence series, including how do you build a team that is cohesive and that would work well. Delegating to empower and giving effective feedback. So leadership skills are really important, especially if you're trying to look for, let's say if you're working and wanted to be a manager at your work. Those are skills that you can learn by working on these projects, and they definitely will transfer. Okay. And how does it look in the Basecamp? You can click on these, right? And then depending on what topic you will present, and you can log it and the date that you presented those presentations. Okay. Preparing, how do you prepare for the club? Of course, arrive on time, review the materials in advance, and then plan ahead, especially if it's a longer presentation, and then you track and record your progress. And when you're done, of course, we all celebrate with you. Here are the key takeaways. The new pathways allows you to engage more and learn leadership skills and help you grow. And if you completed those levels before, they're still valid. Don't worry about it. It's going forward, okay? And I forgot when they actually started having these where you record the different roles that you play, you serve. I believe it might be in October, but in any case, you can always go back to our record to find out what roles you already serve and then record it into Toastmaster, into your base camp. And just now that you know how to do the tracking, you can do that. And I recommend either at least on a monthly basis, if not each week, however it works for you. Okay. And together we can really help to make our club grow stronger. So